You ain't standing before this truth. You understand? We done took them all on and gonna continue to take them all on.
Surrounded by Edomites, lost a lot of truth to this tree of life. Open up a book just to see I'm right. Reminiscing on my ancestors, on those ships who had to plead for life. Took us to a place where ain't never safe there. Poisoning our foods and put our children up in daycare. Fresh out of slavery, still thinking that they care. Guns in the community, children can't play there. Brothers still brainwashed and died for that same cost. Believing that we ain't lost. Brother, I'm an Israelite. Sin is like kryptonite. Brothers won't pray, no. The robber link a shit tonight. Praises to the Most High. I ain't like most guys. Eyes on the future, but I learned from a boat ride. Tribe of Benjamin, inherited on both sides. Background Jamaica, mistreated and I know why. I'm an Israelite. Die for the Israelites. Blood of the Israelites. Fight for the Israelites. Going through it cause we Israelites. YAHANNA to all my Israelites. I'm an Israelite, die for the Israelites. Blood of the Israelites, cry for the Israelites. Going through it cause we Israelites. YAHANNA to all my Israelites.
YAHANNA, sons of the power. Rise from the ghetto when Satan want us devoured. The zeal of the Lord ain't found in church towers. Never dying on my knees like no coward. Wanna be an Israelite, you gon' need more than fringes. You gon' need to show you approve and get in them scriptures. Oh, I forgot to mention, traumatized from the lynching. Homicide, we the victim, homicide at the ending. Kids with PTSD, suffering symptoms, never getting treatment. Something he gotta sleep with. Stockholm syndrome so long, it ain't a secret. That's why I died for them brothers I'm facing east with. Cause I'm an Israelite, crackers better get it right. Visions of my enemies, death flow through my dreams at night. If your mind ain't dead, then we don't dream alike. Reporting live from hell, home of Christians and Edomites.
I'm an Israelite, die for the Israelites. Blood of the Israelites. Going through it cause we Israelites.
All right. I'm saying we're gonna clap it up. You know what I mean? It's Tuesday, man. You know what I'm saying? Precinct officer Uriah. You know what I'm saying? Teaching Tuesday night Houston, I.S.U.P.K Brotherhood class, man. But we going into some topics, man, you know, discussing, you know, how to get our nation, man, not most back to the Most High, but, you know what I'm saying, back together, man, loving one another, man, you know what I'm saying, serving the Most High with all subjection, man, with all fear, man, and loving our brother with all thy heart and all thy soul, man, and thinking first, you know what I'm saying, before we take actions, you know what I'm saying, that may cause harm, you know what I'm saying, to our community. You know what I'm saying? Thinking before action. Now that's just a bit of, you know what I'm saying, a bit of the topics that we're gonna go over tonight. One topic that I do want to touch on is gonna be, you know, probably a focal point tonight, you know what I'm saying, is these brothers we got, you know what I'm saying, running around in all black, you know what I'm saying, call themselves marching down on what they call the home of the KKK. You know what I'm saying, and you know, now not to say that them brothers wasn't in a good spirit, because yeah, you upset, but there's a follower. You know what I'm saying, in order to, you know, to have that type of power over people, man. You know what I'm saying, that you just can't wake up one day and decide, you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna go march, I'm gonna go hold guns, this and that everywhere, man. You know what I'm saying? That's it's foolish, you know what I'm saying, in the thought that you felt like you was gonna take on something that's moved, not the KKK ain't running around, you know what I'm saying, wearing white bed sheets making threats. They don't act like that no more. You know what I'm saying? Now they wearing blue suits and badges, man. The KKK ain't in Stone Mountain no more. You know what I'm saying? Now they there because Stone Mountain got a police department, but they not on Stone Mountain holding Klan gatherings. That's called, you know what I'm saying, the police ball. That's the Klan gathering nowadays. That time is gone. You a step behind when you're making movements like that, man. But you know, the initiative behind it, I get what them brothers was after. I get that you upset, but you going the wrong way about it. You know what I'm saying? And then two, you not following under the ruling or under the tutelage of a man that would have told y'all what to do with your anger. You not following none of the command and journey of YAHANNA that the Most High rose up in this earth, you know what I'm saying, to help raise up other brothers for us, for the Most High to come back and bring judgment on this place, man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You out there with guns, but the weapons of our warfare are not carnal, man. You know what I'm saying? This is a spiritual battle. And if you thinking that you're gonna run up on the white man with an AR-15, he got a Mac something that'll flip your wig. You know what I'm saying? He got drones that, you know what I'm saying, that's on autopilot. You thinking walking down with 1,000 brothers and sisters, you know what I'm saying, that's holding AR-15s with 90 bullets apiece is what's gonna help you fight somebody. You ain't even got your whole nation behind you. You know what I'm saying? So that's gonna be a little bit of what we're gonna go into tonight, man. We're gonna go ahead and rank in order, man, and speaking on, you know, that the Most High raises up men, man, that cares about the nation, man, and puts the nation in the hands of a brother, man, who knows how to order and organize things, man, to pull us out of these hells and these predicaments, man, that we find ourselves in, man, when we decide to turn away from the Most High. You know what I'm saying? All of this death and destruction, man, that's going on right now is, you know, don't get me wrong, the white man wicked, but the only way to escape his wickedness, man, is by going to your righteousness, man. You want to escape the white man's wickedness, then you have to turn yourself into something that can't be killed. Especially, I mean, like, you can be killed by the body, but you know what I'm saying, but you're not fearing the Most High. You know what I'm saying? So we get mad at them, you know what I'm saying, for slaying us in the streets, man, but we're not mad at ourselves, so man, you know, turning away from the Most High. Now we got men here in this earth, man, that go out, or that, you know, when we had the ability to do so, but now we still able to get this word out week after week after week after week. Prophesying, man, you know what I'm saying, teaching, trying to get you to come back to the Lord, man, and you all neglected like we ain't even here. Or you don't neglect it, but you scoff at it. You think this is a joke. You think it's a game. But then you get these one-off, you know what I'm saying, jokers that pop up out of nowhere and that decide to go walk down. You know what I'm saying? Like, it ain't like we can't do that. They ain't stopped making guns once they bought guns. They ain't like we can't. That's just some foolishness that we ain't finna do. What is that gonna do? Tell me, what is that gonna solve, man? Us going to a park, to hold guns and take pictures. What was that gonna solve, man? That didn't solve nothing. They ain't help nobody. They didn't free nobody from this place. Even with all that they did, you still had folks out there popping fireworks, still in love with this place, man. Now it's sad that you got brothers like that that's willing to fight for folks' initiative, but they just as lost as the people popping fireworks. They just as lost. You doing the same thing. You doing the same thing that your oppressor would do, you know what I'm saying, to show they might. That's a show of force, man. You showing them what you got. You showing them what you can do. When you're not proving to them that you are tired of this. You know, when you're tired of it, you'll stop celebrating the 4th of July. When you're tired of it, you'll stop celebrating birthdays, man. That's how you know you're tired of it. When you're tired of it and you want to put them burdens the rest of this place, man, you will come seek out the I.S.U.P.K. Or you will go find you someplace, man, that's gonna use your energy and your efforts to not for nothing. Go ahead, Doc, what you got?
Yeah, Con, man, the same approach that these men and women are taking is the same approach that the Black Panther Party took when they were tired. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And eventually they were infiltrated and gutted from the inside out.
From the
inside, you know what I'm saying?
Goddamn, Most High in Christ. I was just going to that, you know what I'm saying, because And that's the thing, that they're not looking at these past occurrences of these things going on. That you thinking they doing something new. That ain't new. UEP Newton them when it marched on the state house. You know what I'm saying? But y'all when it marched at a park, at least UEP Newton them had enough to go to the state house. Y'all went and marched in the middle of nowhere, man. That's nonsense, man. That was a bunch of nothing. And then you got these nuts on the internet, you know, applauding these brothers. And again, like I say, I'm not going to applaud you because I think what you did was pure foolishness, and that was nothing good to do with your anger because you didn't change the situation for black folks. You could damn near say that you made it worse, because now if they take it in their mind that it is dangerous Negroes like y'all walking around, they ain't coming at you in full force in the daylight. They snatching women and children up in the middle of the night. They hanging brothers at the crack of midnight. Brothers who ain't got weapons. So you making it worse for everybody else, if you ask me. But, you know, that's y'all thing. I'm gonna let you know, you know what I'm saying? That's not what we do, and that's not what the Commander General YAHANNA has taught us to do here in the I.S.U.P.K. Now he's taught us to, you know, if you can legally bear arms, you bear arms, you know, and you do so, you know, through the legal system to keep you away from being arrested. You know what I'm saying? That you use that for protection of, you know, yourself and your home, and for the brothers and sisters that may be around you at the time of impending danger. You know what I'm saying? But we don't go carry out weapons, you know, with the intent of a firefight. That's not what we do, man. You know what I'm saying? But we're gonna start my lesson off at the Book of Judges. So we're gonna go to the Book of Judges. I love the Book of Judges, man, because it helps to bring out, you know what I'm saying, the type of men, you know, that the Most High would use, you know what I'm saying, to help save his people, man, to help bring these people out of their captivities and out of the calamities that they would sit themselves in, man. We're gonna go to the Book of Judges, man, chapter 2, verse 14. This is pretty much where we at right now, and we needing these judges back in the earth. But the Most High is raising judges back in the earth. You know what I'm saying? Not only to go to war with this place, man, but to show you how to war with this place, man. The Book of Judges, chapter 2, verse 14. And the anger of the Most High was hot against Israel, and he delivered them into the hands of spoilers that spoiled them, and sold them into the hands of their enemies round about, so that they could not any longer stand before their enemies, man. You know what I'm saying? The Most High is so hot with us, man. He sold us, he delivered us on, you know what I'm saying, to the Hamites. The Hamites sold us off to the Edomite. The Edomites sold us to other Edomites, and now we getting sold off to the Chinese man, to the Arab man, to the East Indian man, right here in this land, man. And we can't even stand up in front of these cats, man. We have no financial background in this place, man. We ain't got no political grounding in this place, man. We don't have anything to call our own in this place, man, but each other, man. And we try to stand on that, but you got guys, you know what I'm saying, that don't want to come together with everybody. That everybody can't come on to one accord, because you got Christians out there, you got Muslims out there, you got fake Israelites out there. And the thing is, man, what was so weird about the conversation that the brother was having, man, with the reporter, he said, man, I'm a child of Yah. I'm a child of Yah. And my thing is, man, if you speaking as if you know something about the Bible, man, then what you would know about the Bible, what you would find out about the Bible, man, the vengeance is the Lord's, man. That you out here trying to avenge brothers and sisters, man, that's lost their life to police brutality, or, you know what I'm saying, the hidden secrets of, you know, the Ku Klux Klan. You know what I'm saying? You tired of it, but you didn't even go by the scriptures, man. You didn't even lead your mission or what you felt was like your right to do. You know what I'm saying? Even following the scriptures, man. You went around it and you sought to take things into your own hand, man. But you taking things into your own hand for a nation of people, man. There's one, the part of it that they can change, man. They don't look to the Bible. They don't look to the Most High to change it. They still around here smoking weed. They still around here eating pork, shrimp, crab, and lobster. I'm not saying that that's enough to be killed or to be slain for no reason, but the Most High does it all, man. So if you send it against the Most High, you know what I'm saying? Anybody can run up on you and do what they want to do with you at this point. You don't have your protection set up. And now the protection that the Most High is building in this place, you know what I'm saying? We forsake the Lord. I'm going to go up to verse 13. They forsook the Lord and served Baal and Isupk. Those are just, other gods that were in the land at that time. But we choose to be Christians. We choose to be Muslims. We choose to be Americans, man. We choose to chase money, man, and not chase the love of the Most High. We run from that. So it say, man, the Lord's anger, it was hot against Israel, man, and he had to deliver us unto some folks to get our mind. He had to. Verse 15. Whithersoever they went out, the hand of the Lord was against them for evil. And the Lord had said, as the Lord had sworn unto them, that they were greatly distressed. So the Lord told us, man, way back in Deuteronomy, man, way back in Deuteronomy, either you gonna follow these laws, statutes, and commandments and receive the goodness that the Lord had from you. You're gonna receive all these blessings. It's saying Deuteronomy 28 verse 1, or you gonna get these curses from Deuteronomy 15 on to 68. And from there we start getting cursed. Like right now, dying in the middle of the street with a knee on your neck, man, that's a curse. To be sleeping in your bed, man, and your husband have to wake up to return fire on some officers that's breaking into your home, man, that's hell. That's a curse. For the sister Vanessa, man, that died outside of Fort. What was the name of that fort that's down here with the Hispanic sister? You're not too sure? You know what I'm talking about though, Gutierrez? Vanessa Guillen, yeah. She, you know what I'm saying? That's hell, man. To die? You know what I'm saying? And you thinking you living right? You thinking you living right, not knowing you sinning against the Most High? And his hand, the Most High's hand is against us, man. It's against us as a nation, man, with evil, man. And right now we greatly distressed. But going out grabbing guns, you know what I'm saying, and marching down the street, that ain't gonna save nobody. That's not gonna help nobody. That's and to be honest, man, that's vain. That's vain. Because now you getting seen. You want the notoriety. You trying to gain a big following after you, man. You ain't really out to help nobody, because that's not helping. That ain't gonna help. When you marching down in Georgia, you got probably another brother getting strung up in Oklahoma. So how is you helping him going to go fight the KKK in Georgia? That ain't helping, man. What'll help, man, is getting under this banner, man. Not what it is, NFAC, not effing around coalition. Hey, I ain't gonna lie. You know what I'm saying? Black people, man, y'all come up with the best names for things. I ain't gonna lie. If winning a name competition was gonna win it all, if that was the goal, we would have that in the bag. We would have that. But not thinking with the Most High or not coming back to the Most High, that's the part where we lack it, man. So, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna go on verse 16. Nevertheless, the Most High raised up judges, which delivered them out of the hand of those that spoiled them, man. Every local joker that go pick up a gun ain't the one that's gonna be able to deliver you out of the hands of your oppressors, man. Out of the hands of your enemy, man. Scripture just say, man, nevertheless, the Lord raised up the judges, man. The Lord raised up the men that was gonna save his people, man. It's been like that from the beginning. And it's never changed. You can't just pick up, you know what I'm saying, one day, hey man, I want to just start protecting my people, man. That brother was old as the day. That brother at least 50, 60 years old. You could have been doing that. Now today is the day you decided to pick up a gun and say you tired. Today was the day you felt like you could influence some young brothers and sisters, man, to change their life. Today was the day. Man, I didn't choose you. The Most High didn't choose you, man. Because if he did, then you would have done, or you would know that the scriptures say that vengeance is the Most High. And when he raised up the men to go do that, like the scripture say, man, one day he gonna call for many fish, then he gonna call for hunters, man. He's gonna call for them. You're just not gonna decide to do it. You're gonna catch an order to do it. This stuff ain't magic. This stuff ain't waking up after a dream and just going to go walk to a park. Something you gotta work for. This is something you got to study into. That ain't the way to gain no freedom. At the same time, you down there fighting with them. Just a day ago, those same brothers and sisters, man, was the same ones out there barbecuing. The same ones, man. Y'all don't want to follow the actual judges, man. The actual priests and the prophets, man, that the Most High setting up in this place, man. And we're going to, further down the scriptures, man, we're going to talk some more on that. Bear with me just a moment. But we're going to go over where we at. Yeah, verse 17, man. Yet they would not hearken unto their judges, but they went a whoring after other gods and bowed themselves unto them. Then, Salakia, they turned quickly out of the way which their fathers walked in, obeying the commandments of the Most High, but they did not so. You know what I'm saying? Like, we walk away from these things, man. We walk away from the scriptures, man. We walk away quickly from the scriptures, man. Like, we don't even sit down and try to grasp, man, the meaning of what's going on in this place, man, or what's in these scriptures, man, to really have an understanding of what we should do or how should we conduct ourselves, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, we'll go against all of this stuff, you know what I'm saying? And then wonder why, you know what I'm saying, we have so much turmoil. Wonder why we have so much, you know what I'm saying, heartache and pain in this place, man. But you got everybody going every which way, trying to figure it out. When there's one man. And it's always been that way. It ain't never changed. The Most High has never started speaking to every time, every Yehuda, Yehiva, Yeshiva that want to pop up in this place. Because one, you can't even follow the direction. You can't even follow the order that's been already set in this place, man. It's already been set. So going to go do that, man, that's self-destructive, man. So now let's just say, man, they got met with all the firepower that city had to offer, man. It's 1,000 of them, man. They could just, mobilize, you know what I'm saying, little military sects or little military hubs that they got sitting around the U.S. right now, man. What was 1,000 brothers with ARs gonna do to a tank? What was you gonna do? What the hell was you gonna do? If they just happen to fly overhead with a bomber and drop a bomb, what was y'all gonna do to a plane? To a damn, what they call them? What's the ones that you can't even see now? They fly so fast you can't even see it. The stealth bomber. What you gonna do to a stealth bomber standing on the ground with an AR-15, man? And y'all not effing around. No, you are effing around, man. You playing. Not only are you playing with the oppressor, because that's small noise to him, but you playing with the Most High and you playing with your life. Because there's a judge that was already established in this place, man. You got to follow him. That's who you got to follow. Man, let me drop this, man. I'm going on to where that's it, man. Give me just a second, man. I'm gonna tell you straight up, man. As a matter of fact, I got some more in Judges. We're gonna go ahead and finish off what I got in Judges, and then we can go on to that. Where we at? Verse 18. And when the Lord raised them up judges, then the Lord was with the judge and delivered them out of the hand of their enemies all the days of the judge. So if you look at us here in the Israelite School of Practical Knowledge, you know what I'm saying? When you decide to follow the judge because the Lord is with the judge, then you're going to escape from the hands of your enemies. Here in the Israelite School of Practical Knowledge, ain't nobody in here dying from police brutality. We ain't dying at the hands of our oppressors. Why? Because there's a man that was set on the face of this earth, man, for us to follow. And when you follow him, you can escape death. You can die at an old age, following the commanding General YAHANNA, studying under him, and the brothers he set up under, that's being raised up under him by the Most High. You can live a long life here. But living that life that a brother wants you to go pick up a gun and go walk to a park, you're gonna die real soon. And you leave your family subject for danger too. Imagine you go walk to a park. You and your gal go get in all black and it's hot as all get out outside. Y'all want to walk around in the damn heat and all black. Stud it up, they laugh at us. They laugh at us looking like we prepared for war, but they go get in all black leather pants, and all black leather skinny pants at that. And now they something to be amazed at. That's something that's awe-striking. What should be awe-striking is the amounts of brothers that's been counseled out of not smoking weed no more, man. The amount of brothers that's been counseled out of not selling drugs no more, man. The amount of sisters that ain't whoring their bodies no more, man. That should be awe-striking. But y'all don't care about it. Like the scripture just said, man. Yet they would not, this verse 17, yet they would not hearken unto their judges. You got men that's established here that you neglect to listen to. But then when these local jokers pop up, they the newest thing smoking. We've been doing this thing, what they doing, you know what I'm saying, showing their foot, showing the hand of force. We've been telling brothers, man, to protect yourselves since 1969, man. We've been teaching brothers, they've been teaching brothers how to protect themselves and to use them firearms. You know what I'm saying? We have to go to a couple brothers, man, I ain't gonna, a couple of us might have been, the white man's military, might have learned how to use them there. But you got brothers, man, that ain't never seen a day in the military and can work them firearms like sharp shooters. You know what I mean? But that's because we get taught that here. And that's not to, speak on what we do, but you know what I'm saying? It's nothing to go do that. That's nothing. The real change, man, is following under the order that the Most High established, man, in this place. That's what's really good. You know what I'm saying? Verse 18, back at 18. And delivered them out of the hand of their enemies all the days of the judge. For it repented the Most High because of their groaning by reason of them that oppressed them and vexed them. You know what I'm saying? So the Most High does this, man. He raises a man up because of all of the oppression and the vexation of the oppressor, man. That's why the Most High raises men up like that, man. To come, to come establish righteous rulership and to get brothers and sisters to begin to call back on the name of the Lord, man. So that way the oppression of those of our oppressors, man, the vexation of the murdering, all of that can cease. So then the Most High, he can judge them. But when you got everybody working off in different directions, not trying to follow the man that the Most High established, then guess what? We still gonna have the vexation. We still gonna have the oppression. But it's because nobody wants to hearken unto the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge. You want to listen to everybody else. You want to do what seems good at the time and not what's actually good for your life. You know what I'm saying? Oh, yeah. Verse 19. And it came to pass when the judge was dead that they returned and corrupted themselves more than their fathers, and following other gods to serve them and to bow down unto them, they ceased not from their doings, nor from their stubborn ways. Like right now, you still got these guys. Like, look, I'm gonna tell you something, man. Our oppressor's so wicked, man. He's so wicked. I just saw some man today talking about the Jewish man now accepts homosexuality. So now they done found somewhere in the Talmud you can be just as a flaming homosexual as you want to. And guess what? Our people, now in a minute, you gonna have them goddamn fake Israelites talking about you can do it too. They finna pick it up from them. But you won't listen to us, man. We die in this place because we starch homosexuals. You stiff drug addicts. You know what I'm saying? We don't cease from our wickedness, man, and we get worse. The more we begin to get oppressed, the more and more we get worse. The more and more death happen, the more and more we begin to try to self-medicate, man, to self-relieve in this place, man. When you should be hearkening to the voice of the judges, man, that the Most High is set up in the earth, and he does this time and time again, man. The Lord ain't never changed, man. The Lord ain't never changed. The men that he sets up, it's always due to the oppression, man. And the same thing happened. Come here, we attempt to goddamn get the nation back together, get it right. You got all these other local jokers, man, come to set up against us, to oppose us, to oppose the righteous rulership. Then you got the coons that want to stay under wickedness, man, and that don't want to change, and you leave us worse off than what it was, man, when the Most High attempted to start getting us back on track, man, and start getting us together, man. People like them brothers, man, I'm not saying that your anger wasn't just. What I'm saying is, man, your actions, man, it wasn't wise, man. Those steps, man, it was supposed to be prepared for you. You should have got an order to do that, man. We don't do things like, we don't move without orders here, man. That brother said they were soldiers. Soldiers don't move without orders, man. And soldiers calculate attacks, man. They get mission initiatives. They figure out their assumed target, and they go ahead and they fulfill that, man. They don't go on blank missions, man. That's what you learn from your oppressor's army. What they do, they went walking through the desert. They would just go on tours and go walking. That's what you did. You just had a tour to Stone Mountain, Georgia, with 1,000 people. For what? What's that? What my car? What side? What you talking about? Huh? Salakia. Yeah, check on that for me, y'all. Salakia. Nah, Salakia, man. I thought we had some, you know what I'm saying, shaking down. But you know what I'm saying, my brother took care of it. What was that? So yeah, man, you know, got them brothers, man, you know, like I say, you know, we don't change from our stubborn ways, man, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Every time the Lord sent us a judgment into this earth, man. And that's something we got to work on, man. You know what I'm saying? And the thing is, man, a man like Commander General YAHANNA, when he does things, man, and when he gives orders, man, he gives orders, man, that's calculated. He thinks about how, you know, the orders that he's going to give affects the entire nation, man. You know what I'm saying? When we get told to go take ground in another city, man, it's because he's intending to save lives there in that place, man. When he puts the order out for a school to be erected in a city, man, it's because he's intending to save lives, man. We don't enter a city, you know what I'm saying, without the intention of saving lives, man. That's what we about, man. We about saving lives, man. You know what I'm saying? We will lay down our lives to save lives, man. We ain't got to go pick up no gun to get brothers out of the hand of the oppressors, man. We teach you to stop smoking weed, man. We teach you to be a brother to your brother, man. We teach you to stop sleeping with other brothers' wives, man. You don't want to die, you want to live, and you want to live in righteousness, man. You come into the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge, man. We'll teach you how to live, man. You know what I'm saying? We'll get you to follow that judge that the Most High set here in the earth, man. We're going to drop that. We're going next. We're going to go to, we keep going down. You know what I'm saying? Verse 20. And because that this people have transgressed my covenant, which I commanded their fathers, and have not hearkened unto my voice, I will also henceforth, I also will not henceforth drive out any from before them of the nations which Joshua left when he died. Well, at this time, you know what I'm saying, this is when they come into the kingdom, man. And the Lord said he's not going to drive out any of these nations, much like he hasn't done here for us, man. He ain't drove out none of these nations for us because, well, scripture don't say it, man. Verse 22, that through them I may prove Israel, whether they will keep the ways of the Most High to walk therein as their fathers did, kept it or not. So the Most High, man, everything that we go through here is a test, man. The Lord want to see, man, if you really want to walk with him, man, if you really want to live, man, if you really want to be a nation of your own, he ain't gonna remove these people, man, because to a certain extent, he can't know whether or not you're gonna serve him or them unless you prove it. And you prove that by not celebrating the 4th of July. You prove that by putting down birthdays. You prove you love the Lord by not smoking weed, man. Them is ways of the heathens, man. You don't put that down, then you're not proving to the Most High that you're strong enough. And that he can't have, man. The scripture say, man, the Lord is a man of war. How you gonna be a warrior, but you can't stop getting high? How you gonna be a warrior, but you can't follow the orders that the Most High established on this earth? How you a soldier, man? You definitely not a soldier for the Most High. You must be a soldier for yourself. That's what you looking like. And that man, you got people like that, man, that start up all over the earth. Shalom, man. You know what I'm saying? Start up all over the earth, man. And they do it for vanity, man. They do it for their own glory. They ain't doing it because they really care about folks. If you really cared about somebody, where your food drives at, I see it's 1,000 of y'all walking. Why 1,000 of y'all ain't delivering 1,000 meals, man? The Commander General YAHANNA delivered over 13,000 pounds of food to St. Louis. You know what I'm saying? And got food programs set up in all these other cities and clothing programs. Y'all want to go out and shoot guns? Okay, yeah, you can kill a couple of crackers in a uniform, but how does that feed your people? You making demands, but you can't even separate your spirit from this place. What the hell your demands mean to somebody who ain't got to give you nothing? Because you ain't even taking it the right way. You know what I'm saying? Here we got land here. You demanding land and we getting land everywhere. We getting our own spots. Because we free here. Commander General YAHANNA is establishing free men in this place. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna drop that. We're gonna go we're gonna go to the book of Judges, man, chapter 7. in verse 3. This is one of my favorite cats, you know what I'm saying, out of the book of Judges, man. Book of Gideon, man, because the brother thought it was so, you know what I'm saying, he wanted more people, you know what I'm saying, he wanted more. Most High, man, the Most High don't ever work with numbers, man. You never work with numbers, man. The Most High is a quality type of cat, you know what I'm saying? You know, and this thing, you know what I'm saying, even with us, you know what I'm saying, we quality people. We love quality. We love good quality drink, good quality, you know, cars, good quality everything, you know what I'm saying? Most High the same way, you know what I'm saying? Listen, you know, this book of where he started raising up Gideon, man. And I'm gonna go to it. Book of Judges, man, chapter 7, verse 3. Now we're gonna go to verse 2. You know what I'm saying? And the Lord said unto Gideon, the people that are with thee are too many for me to give the Midianites into their hands, lest Israel vaunt themselves against me, saying, my hand hath saved me. You know what I'm saying? That's what that brother did, man. He went down there, he said, we want this, we want this. Not, man, he didn't say nothing about the Most High. He was going to go do that for himself. He was saying, we was going to go do this. Most High don't need 1,000 people if he want to go stop the Ku Klux Klan. What the hell the Most High need with 1,000 brothers with guns for? He don't need that. He could have went down there. The Most High can do whatever the hell he feel like, and it don't take some peon with a gun to go prove what the Lord wants. It don't take that. It don't take you doing that. You ain't doing nothing. You ain't did nothing, man. The Most High told Gideon, man, the people with you is too many. And if we go ahead and take on the Midianite stuff, they gonna put the glory on themselves. They gonna take it off. They gonna take it as a selfish thing, and not look toward the power that actually did it. So he told Gideon, now therefore go to proclaim in the ears of the people, saying, whosoever is fearful and afraid, let him turn and depart early from Mount Gilead, and their return of the people 20 and 2,000, and there remain 10,000. Most High don't need no giant army, man, to do nothing, man. And even if you got an excuse, you scared, you afraid, the Most High don't need you, man. You got brothers, man, that went and followed them because it was a decent following of men. Everybody got guns, and they sitting up in that little Taliban afraid. They only comfortable because, oh, everybody got guns, I can go do it too. You don't think that exists? You got people who join the white man military every day and is scared as hell to go to war. Right. So you're not thinking that some of them brothers and sisters walk down there with fear in their heart? That's the thing, though. That's the difference between here and any place else. We have a motto, a creed, something to live by. No cowards, no excuses. Right. You ain't gonna join the I.S.U.P.K if you scared of anything, except the Most High. You won't think twice. If you can't handle here, you got people you got brothers who don't join this because they can't handle how people look at them when you walk around with fringes and a headband. There, you ain't gotta rock fringes and a headband to go up in there. You can look like somebody out of a 70s movie with goddamn skinny leather pants and a skinny black shirt. You know what I'm saying? You can go look like Rambo. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gotta bust a gun. You ain't gotta bust a grape. You can just go walk around. Cause they ain't gonna bust a grape. They ain't gonna do nothing. You ain't gonna shoot nobody. Cause guess what? The person you intended to shoot, he ain't finna come at you face to face on some hand-to-hand combat on actually, you know what I'm saying, committing war on the ground here unless they have to go into all-out shoot, but you're not gonna win. The Most High don't need all that, man. Y'all going out there with all them guns, thinking y'all doing something, man. You looking crazy. You looking foolish. You looking like something that our oppressor, he knows how to deal with all too well. Put some drugs in the mix. Start trying to separate power in there. Start figuring out who the second in command and who the command. Who got the popularity vote? Who do everybody like? and he'll get to shaking that place up. But it can't happen here in this house, man. We won't allow that. We won't allow that. This rank and order structure is built and based off brotherhood, man. So we ain't going nowhere. This thing been established, and we here to stay. The NFAC, that's new. That's new. So your principles, what you stand on, that's new too. So you ain't standing on much. You standing on your feelings. You standing on your emotions, man. Come to a place where we established in righteousness, man. Where we stand on the laws of the Most High. It's the only thing that shake around here. You know what I'm saying? Well, man. Go ahead, Doc. What you got?
Man, it's what you saying is real heavy, man. I want to bring out a couple of scriptures that I saw Cap bring out. The first one is
Drop
1 Corinthians chapter 1, verse Salaki.
How do you think?
Verse 27. But God has chosen the foolish things of the world to confound the wise.
He chose the what?
The foolish things of the world to confound the wise.
Us, standing on the corner, in fringes, headbands, on a pulpit of wood.
Right.
Go ahead, Doc.
And God has chosen the weak things of the world to confound the things which are mighty.
Man, we sitting down there, no weapons in our hand, a mic, a couple Bibles, and a speaker. And we taking down this empire. We're just preaching, we're speaking. Y'all gotta go bust guns. You gotta go try to bust guns. And we just take out the camp, pull them to give me this scripture, That's how we take down the KKK. Right. Stop eating pork, shrimp, crab, and lobster. That's how we take down the KKK. We ain't marching to no park with a whole bunch of brothers in black soaking up the heat, looking just as crazy as hell. Passing out. Because you want to go march through the park. You want to go march through the park, you come here and put on all black, at least become a trooper. You want to march through the park? Get your tail in Hebrew Academy. You don't get the order to go to a park. You got to get the order. I take my kids to the park, man. You know what I'm saying? We go shoot hoops at the park. Y'all going there to go hold ARs and stand in the corner, stand in the circle and take pictures, man. That was cute. That was nice. You know what I'm saying? But when you really gonna do something that's gonna provoke change, give me the other one. What else you got?
Yeah, it's in the same chapter. We'll just go up to verse 21.
What do you think, man?
For after that, in the wisdom of God, the world by wisdom knew not God.
Knew not who?
Knew not God.
They don't know God when you going to go do that, man. You could know God if you trying to go take this thing in your own hands. Right. If you trying to go shoot up a park, you trying to go shoot up the KKK because brothers dying on the street. You can't know the Most High, because else you would know that the vengeance belongs to the Most High. You wouldn't even be trying to take it into your own damn hands. Go ahead, Doc, what you got?
It pleased God by the foolishness of preaching to save them that believe.
God damn. So you see us here? It pleases God. Every time a brother come up in here, do his 90 days, he quit eating pork, shrimp, crab, and lobster, he quit looking at pornography on the internet, that's pleasing to the Most High. What you just did, you angered the Most High when you did that, man. You lack the intelligence of these scriptures, man. You lack the wisdom of these scriptures, man. You don't give a damn about your people when you go do nonsense like that. Because guess what? When they took down the Panthers, that took down what we saw as strong black men. And then guess what? Crack cocaine ran rampant through our communities. And now our sisters on stripper poles and our brothers is out doped up all day. Because our leaders who thought that it was a good idea to go walk around with AK-47s and storm the state building got collapsed by drugs and white women. Okay, we'll see. We'll see what's gonna be you guys' downfall. We'll see what separates you. You know what I'm saying? You got some more?
Nah, that was it. I hope I ain't jumped the gun. I hope you ain't had it in.
No, you ain't. Most High Christ.
I just said that, you know what I'm saying, because you know what we do here in the UPK, man, is what we teach the truth.
Yeah, right.
You know what I'm saying, and anybody that knows history, man, like standing in front of some people that gave you guns for one thing, you know what I'm saying, is not going to work against them.
That ain't gonna work.
You know what I'm saying? They allow you to have the guns they no longer use because they done upgrade.
Using the pea shooter.
Right.
And I'm slinging rocks over here.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We dropped bombs over Baghdad. What do you do?
Because that dude's nothing but prompts them to change the laws to where civilians may not have guns, or even, you know what I'm saying, to outlaw it altogether. Because they'll try to find a way to amend the Second Amendment.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's all I have to say.
No, and what you're saying is correct, because see, when it comes to those carrying laws, now yeah, for a time, you know, that'll be all right. Y'all got away with walking down there publicly with them now, but now you'll have to put some type of muzzle guard on the front of them now. Now we got to know that you ain't gonna just bust it in the middle of the goddamn street. You know what I'm saying? And when the same thing happened, you know what I'm saying, with the white folks going up, I guess that was in Michigan, you know what I'm saying, a couple months prior, you know what I'm saying, that wasn't something big. I mean, it was big on the scale of that, you know, what the people was upset about. But it wasn't big as if, you know what I'm saying, this is something that, you know, Edomites don't already do. I remember General Muhammad brought out a story, man, not too long ago, about some cats down here in Texas, man, that didn't pay their taxes. They set up here and took some federal officials hostage for about, you know what I'm saying, 30 days or something, and went to court and got found not guilty. So now imagine these brothers. Imagine they decide that the next time that they go out there brandishing them weapons, that they not gonna take that show of force as an act of war or an act of terror. You know what I'm saying? An attempt to arrest them brothers. Them brothers gonna be doing life. All that strength and all that courage you had is gonna be for nothing, because you're using all your anger and all your malice in the wrong way, man. When you should be coming to learn how to control that anger, man, to not go out and show the left hand what the right hand doing. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just amazing that you could think that that was a wise move, that you thought that that was something that was smart to do, man, without consulting the man that the Most High actually established here in this place. The Commanding General YAHANNA would have let them know that that is not a smart move, Akim. Take your weapons and go home and protect your house. You want to actually save some people's lives from the KKK? Change your life first. And I'll teach you how to save lives. That's what we get taught here every day. You watch class every day, you learn how to save not only your life, but the lives of the people that's around you, man, to not make brash decisions, man, just because you upset or you sad. Because that's not what this is about, man. Again, the scriptures say, man, for our weapons of warfare are not carnal, man. This is a spiritual thing. This is spiritual. This is 100% spiritual. And because of the spiritual aspects of what goes on around us, man, you can be affected in present times or in the present world. But if you get yourself together, you get your spirit together, these carnal things won't have much effect over you. It just won't. I mean, right now, I ain't gonna pull this out, but you know what I'm saying? Everything on my car ain't up to code. You know what I'm saying? When I ride around, and I ain't gonna lie, I had a state trooper up behind me, and I'm just knowing me and him finna have us a nice little conversation before I come teach class. He hit the lights. I get to going over to the side, because I'm like, all right, I mean, I know what's up. He right around, going to go handle something else. Not know he didn't check my tags up and down. I know you did. I just know you did, because you've been back there. You see it's outdated. You see it, so I know you wondering what's going on. But I'm just cool. I ain't even really worried about it, because it's done happened before. So it's like, I mean, he gonna pull me over. He gonna get the license. He gonna see the insurance. We gonna have us a good 2-minute conversation. He gonna ask me where I'm going. I'm telling him, hey, look, man, I'm going that way. You know what I'm saying? I'm going south. Where you going? And after that, he gonna come back with a warning, say, fix that. And I'm gonna say, cool, all right. And that's gonna be that. And he ain't even give me that. But that just show you, man, we don't really worry about too much here, man. It don't really hit the mind like that. We don't really think about that. You know what I'm saying? But it's because we following the man that was established here in this earth, man. Like rank, order, and structure will save your life, man. Especially when you following the man that the Most High raised up in this place. It's cool, you know what I'm saying, to heed, you know what I'm saying, wise words, I guess, from people who you look up to. That's cool and all. But what's better for your life is you find the man that the Most High is with you. That's how you save your life. You know what I'm saying? So we're going to go forward in the book of Judges some more. You know what I'm saying? Just showing you how numbers just don't work for the Most High. If you follow the Most High, you're going to be all right. So here we go. You know what I'm saying? The Lord said unto Gideon, in verse 4, said unto Gideon, the people are yet too many. Bring them down to the water, and I will try them for thee there. And it shall be that of whom I say unto thee, this shall go with thee, the same shall go with thee. And whomsoever I say unto thee, this shall not go with thee, the same shall not go. So he brought them down to the water. And the Most High said unto Gideon, everyone that lappeth up the water with his tongue as a dog lappeth, him shalt thou set by himself. Likewise, everyone that bowed down upon his knees to drink. And the number of them that putting their hands to their mouth were 300 men. But all the rest of them bowed down upon their knees to drink water. And the Lord said unto Gideon, by the 300 that lapped will I save you, and deliver the Midianites into thine hand. And let all of the other people go every man unto his place. The Lord took down a nation of people with 300. And he did that by just foolish means. He just made them ask simple questions. Man, if you scared and you faint hearted, you can go home. That took care of 20,000. So now we ain't got to worry about having some sucker on the side of me who worried about dying. Now, the Lord just threw something in there, just, hey, man, whoever been down and licked the water, he ain't going. Don't take him. Whoever picked the water up and bring it to their mouth, take them. That was 300. So y'all running down there. If the Lord really wanted to abolish the KKK or in their reign of terror, you know what I'm saying? You think it really would have took 1,000 men, man? Not if you standing with the Most High, it ain't. You know what I'm saying? This didn't bring me into my next thing, you know what I'm saying? Let's see, men like that, men like you, you know what I'm saying? Go to the book of Ecclesiasticus, chapter 2, verse 14. You know what I'm saying? Woe unto you that have lost patience. That's destruction unto you that have lost patience, man. The scriptures say, man, he that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword. This is the patience and the faith of the saints. But the judgment is due to the Most High. So if you're going to go do it on your own accord and not even consulting the man the Most High said here to even know if that was the right thing to do, you impatient. And it's going to bring destruction to that whole entire organization, man, and anybody that's affiliated with it. You're going to receive destruction for that, man, because you wasn't supposed to go do that, man. Scriptures say, woe unto you that lost patience. What will ye do when the Lord shall visit you? So now when the Lord began to visit them brothers, because you know the Lord say he ain't going to visit nobody as a man. What you going to do when the Lord visits you? What you gonna do when the Lord strike all y'all down with coronavirus because y'all want to go together, 1,000 together, knowing that that's what's causing people to get sick? What are you gonna do then? Is an AR-15 gonna help you then when you can't control your coughing, when you got a mucus build up that's sending you into pneumonia goddamn symptoms? What are you gonna do? when you all begin to start dying off because of the plague that's hit the earth and you decided to go gather together? What are you going to do then, man? That's just the foolishness of people, man, thinking that you can just go on and just do things without thinking of the consequences, not thinking about the repercussions, not thinking about what's all, posed together with what you're trying to accomplish or what you're trying to achieve, man. Come on, now. That wasn't even a wise move, man. I don't even think y'all out there dapping each other up, coughing on each other, wiping your nose with your glove that you're dapping that brother up and he putting his nose on his glove. Come on, man. That was not the smartest thing that you could ever done with yourself, man. What you should have did while you was in Atlanta, you should have looked up the highest ranking man in Georgia, or you could have called the captain that's over that zone, Captain Kahuntum Yard, gave him a call and figured out what to do with them guns and that ammunition and that anger that you got, man. Because the brother would have directed you in the right way. He would have set you down in the right spirit and would have told you what you do with all that. 1,000 strong brothers and sisters, man, that could have received the actual knowledge of the Most High and understood, man, we shouldn't even be doing this. Why in the hell is we walking to the middle of a park with 1,000 ARs, with up to 2,000 guns? What are we really doing? What do you know how bad this can turn out for us right now? What are we doing? Don't get me wrong. I understand the initiative. I understand your anger. I understand the message that you wanted to prove. I understand. But at the same time, man, I understand that it was also foolish. That you also wasn't in the right spirit when you went and done that, man. Because that could have turned out way worse, man. That could have turned out way worse. You know what I'm saying? Because you thinking that your numbers was going to prove you in that battle. He said, man, we should have had more. But the ones who didn't want to come, they stayed at home. Nah, you had who you was going to have. And you still felt like you had a whole lot. That wouldn't have been enough to do nothing. You wouldn't have accomplished anything to a stealth bomb fighter flying overhead, to a drone, to a damn airplane that's being controlled by a boy holding a joystick in an office who could press a button and obliterate 1,000 men in one strike. It was nonsense, man. Let me show you something, man. Where my one at, man? With Salaki. Yeah, with me just a second. I'm gonna grab another one of my favorites, man. Show you, man, this numbers game, man. That numbers game don't mean too much. Most High don't believe in numbers, man. You just don't. Let me see, man. Give me just a second. If I can pull it out of my notes real fast. You know what I'm saying? Because that, you know what I'm saying? When you follow in that ranking order structure, man, at the Most High setup, man, you always gonna be protected, man. And when the Most High begin to make his move, it ain't gonna be done with 1 million people. Hell, in this instance, it wasn't even done with 1,000. So what make you think you need 1,000 if you know how the Most High work? You out there calling yourself a child of Yah, that means you should know the scriptures, man. You should know it. If you know who you a child of, you know who your father is. So you say. Like it. There we go. Book of Kings. Yeah, going to the Book of Kings. chapter 18. Should go in the book of Kings, chapter 18, verse 22. I'm thinking that's where I want to go. Yeah. Bro. Yeah, Kings. Yeah. So in this instance, you know what I'm saying? So it's Elijah, man. Elijah's gonna take on the prophets of Baal at this time, man. It's after, you know, those prophets were attempting to, you know what I'm saying, take the prophets and everybody out of their place, man. And, you know, the Israelites doing wickedness at this time. And Elijah, he sent the other prophets, you know what I'm saying, to go hide out. Because the king of Israel, you know, and the queen, they wanted to kill him. So, you know, just before that, you know what I'm saying, he sent we'll go to 16, man. So Obadiah went to Ahab and told him. And Ahab, well, I'll go up some more. Go some where we at. Here we go. Let's start at verse 10, man. Lord thy God and Salaki and the Most High, thy power liveth. There is no nation or kingdom whither my Lord hath not sent to seek you. And when they said he is not there, he took an oath of that kingdom and nation that they found thee not. And now thou goest, Salaki, and now thou sayest, go tell thy Lord, behold, Elijah is here. So they was looking for Elijah. Elijah just, you know, prophets usually moseyed at that time. They go here and there, you know, really don't go settle in too many places, man. You know, somebody's always after to kill them. You know, he says, you know what I'm saying, verse 12, it shall come to pass, as soon as I am gone from thee, that the Spirit of the Lord shall carry thee whither I know not. And so when I come and tell Ahab, and he cannot find thee, he shall slay me. But I, thy servant, fear the Most High from my youth. He's saying, you know, you're going to send me off to go tell this brother, to go tell Ahab that you here, and the Spirit of the Lord going to come upon you and just take you anywhere, and you ain't going to be where you said you was going to be at, and he going to kill me. But you know what I'm saying? I fear the Lord, you know what I'm saying, since I was a kid. So I ain't really tripping. Verse 13, was it told not my Lord what I did when Jezebel slew the prophets of the Lord, how I hid 100 men of the Lord's prophets by 50 in a cave and fed them with bread and water? So Jezebel, like I say, you know, they used to go off and try to slay the prophets, man, because the prophets would show the wickedness in the land, man. They would come up against, you know, every empire, every political, you know what I'm saying, reign or liege that would be over the people. The prophets would go against them, man. And the people themselves would turn against the prophets, man. The kings, the queens, the whores, the drunkards, everybody would come up against the prophets, because the prophets would be bestowing to you, hey, look, man, this is what you're doing wrong. This is what you can change, or you're going to die. We're going to kill you for this, man. So, you know what I'm saying, Elijah let Obadiah know, hey, look, you should know what I do, man. When they was out there killing y'all, I hid y'all away. 50 in a cave, and I was feeding y'all with bread and water. So verse 14 go, saying, now thou sayest, go tell thy Lord, behold, Elijah is here, and he shall slay me. So, man, you questioning my order. You questioning the power that the Most High has bestowed upon me, and you question the order that I'm giving you. You questioning it. So here we don't question these orders that we get, man. We hear the orders and we go commence the orders. And when it's done, we contact back and say, order done, it's complete. No matter how foolish the order, like the brother brought out, through the foolishness, man, through the foolishness of things. It was foolish for him to go in front of Ahab and say, hey man, Elijah say he here, knowing he could die, knowing he one of them prophets that they looking for. And you want me to go serve myself up? Yeah, that's what I said. All I want to hear is con out of one con. That's it. Go get it done. So Elijah said, verse 15, as the Lord of hosts liveth, before whom I stand, I shall surely show myself unto him today. So Obadiah went to meet Ahab and told him, and Ahab went to meet Elijah. And it came to pass, when Ahab saw Elijah, that Ahab said unto him, art thou he that troubleth Israel? So Elijah was going tearing it down. He was showing them the wicked things, man. He was showing them the wicked ways of the king, his wife, the rulership that was above them. Elijah was going to go make noise, man. So, 18, he answered, I have not troubled Israel, but thou and thy father's house, in that ye have forsaken the commandments of the Most High, and thou hast followed Baal. So this king, I believe they in, I want to say they either might be close to Assyrian captivity. I'm not too sure. I'll get the backdrop on it. But they going to go serve Baal, man. They going to go serve Baal. This is what the king got the whole nation doing. And Elijah is letting everybody know, man, there's only one true power. And he's showing that power, man, everywhere he go. You know what I'm saying? So we're going to drop down. Now we're going to go, 19. Now therefore send and gather to meet all Israel unto Mount Carmel, and the prophets of Baal 450, and the prophets groves 400, which eat at Jezebel's table. So that's about that. That's 450, and then it's 400 extras in from the groves that eat at Jezebel's table. So Ahab sent unto all the children of Israel and gathered the prophets together unto Mount Carmel. And Elijah came unto all the people and said, how long halt ye between two opinions? If the Most High be power, follow him. But if Baal, then follow him. And the people answered him not a word. Then Elijah said unto the people, I only remain a prophet of the Most High, but Baal's prophets are 450 men, man. Commander General YAHANNA, man, that is the man that the Most High speaks to. It's always one. It's never a multitude. It's one man at a time. Always one. One man give up the ghost, the Most High begins to speak to another. It goes just in that form. It never happens, it can't happen before, but that's it. That brother get the trip. You get the tripping and you take your heart away from the Most High will take his spirit away from you, and he will go bestow it unto another. Another will be anointed in your stead if you can follow orders, man. This whole thing is about following orders, not doing your own thing. That's how we hold this close-knit here in this brotherhood. That's how we hold this here, is that we believe in the brotherhood. And you got to believe in being one mind, one body, one faith. If you don't believe in that, then your brotherhood will never stand, because then you got too many conflicting opinions. You got too many conflicting arguments, man. When there's only one truth and there's only one man to follow. And it's always gonna ever be one. It ain't never gonna change. That brother saying that's his mission. No, that was not the mission that the Commander General YAHANNA gave you. He didn't tell you to go do that. You went and did your own thing. And when you receive destruction from the Most High for that, that'll be your doing. That'll be your fault. That won't be that, hell, yeah, it'll be the oppressor, because he'll be the one to put it to you. But ultimately, it'll be your fault for not following under this banner, man. For not following under the Commander General YAHANNA, learning what to do with yourself, man, in these times, man. Not just taking up arms and walking somewhere, man. That ain't what you do. You know what I'm saying? So he says to them, verse 23, let them therefore give us 2 bullocks, and let them choose one for themselves, and cut it in pieces, and lay it on wood, and put no fire under. And I will dress the other bullock and lay it on the wood and put no fire under. And ye call on the name of your gods, and I will call on the name of the Most High. And the power that answered by fire, let him be the power. And all the people answered and said, it is well spoken. And Elijah said unto the prophets of Baal, choose your one bullock yourselves. And, well, long story short, of course we understand that the prophets of Baal got nowhere because they dressed it up with water all around, you know what I'm saying? No fire. Elijah, because when you know that you're the only one with the actual power, who walking with the Most High, you can put yours in the worst condition. You can pull out of the worstest conditions, man. And you know what? You still gonna strike fire, or the Most High still gonna strike fire, because he's the only living power, man. He proved in that day who the actual power was. He proved who the Lord was with. And there's gonna come a day. It's going to come a day that you're gonna have to choose, man. You're gonna have to choose at some point, man. Whether you want to follow all of these startups from out of nowhere, or you gonna follow the true power, man. It's your choice. Granted, you got a choice. But when you make that choice, it does come with consequences, or it comes with the reward. This isn't something that you can just think about on a whim. This is something, man, the scripture say, man, prove every spirit, man, to see if it is of the power. See if it is of God. See if it is. You can't just go walking with firearms thinking that you finna go protect something, or you finna take something over. You taking ground. What you taking ground to do? You making demands and you ain't even took your spirit away from this place. It's the nonsense, man, that we learn from this, that we learn from our oppressors, man, being here, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, and what Elijah showed, you know what I'm saying, at this time, man, he trusted in the Most High to go by himself. He didn't take all the other prophets that he was hiding, that he hid away or stowed away. He good, he got it. How about that? He got it. Like, you know what I'm saying? He ain't take all the prophets with him. And when it came time to slay them, he pulled it, because that's one of my favorite stories, man. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna skip down to 38. Then and the fire of the Lord. And then the fire of the Lord fell and consumed the burnt sacrifice and the wood and the stones and the dust, and licked up the water that was in the trench. And all the people saw it and fell on their faces, and they said, the Most High, he is the power. The Most High, he is the power. And Elijah said unto them, take the prophets of Baal, let not one of them escape. And they took them. And Elijah brought them down to the brook of Kishon and slew them there. Elijah slew 450 people, man. You don't understand, man. There's going to come a day that you're gonna have to choose, man. You're gonna have to make these elections sure that you can't just go off following every runoff group. Everybody who seem like they got an attitude, everybody that got a little spunk. You can't just go follow everybody, man. You can't just go behind these cats, man. Because some of these cats will get you killed. They will get you killed. And it'll be at your own, it'll be your demise from your decisions, but it'll be because you decided against the Lord, man. The Lord only play one game, and that's winner take all. He don't halfway lose or halfway win. That ain't what happens. When you make your choice and you decide who you want to serve, the Lord, and you'll have a time to change your mind, but you want to change your mind before it's too late. Because when it's too late, you chose. You chose. You gotta choose right. I'm not saying what they did was wrong. What I am saying is that I am saying it's wrong, but I'm saying it was poorly judged, man. I'm saying they had the right spirit behind themselves, man. That they was angry enough to want to mobilize and do something, man. But you got a lot of brothers and sisters that aren't angry enough to do that. That aren't angry enough to even mobilize. You know what I'm saying? Now, that may be due to their cowardice, or that may be due to the position that they hold in this society, which is fine. You know what I'm saying? But if you are scared, don't worry about that. Pay your tithes, man. Give it to the commander in your heart. If you scared, don't be scared enough to send a check with your name on it. He'll keep it. He'll keep your secret. He ain't gonna. He'll hide you in the cave like Elijah did. He'll put you away. Pay your tithes. And he'll keep it discreet. He'll keep it cool. He'll G about it. You know what I'm saying? If you're a soldier though, and you want to go to war with this place, learn how to actually war. Learn what your war is. Learn how to actually fight. Learn how to fight your demons first before you think you can fight a man face to face with a firearm. You can't even put cigarettes down. He'll make you think you can go fight a war. You can't even stop sleeping with whores. He'll make you think you can go fight a war. When them brothers went over there to Vietnam, them brothers catching the clap and all that because they couldn't stop sleeping with the whores from over there. They in the jungle scared out their mind getting hot. But you a warrior though. You can fight. It's the same problem we got here in this place. That we want to go to war, but we can't even stop the war that we got within ourselves, man. We can't even hold off on the war that we got against one another to think about fighting with somebody else. And I'm not one of them niggas that say, what about black on black crime? I ain't that. But what I am saying is though, that that's a demon that should be dealt with as well. Now we shouldn't stand for them killing us, but there's a way to get them to stop killing us. And it's a way for us to be able to combat that. But that's not through picking up firearms. Now you can do that in a one-off situation. Somebody be forceful against you, you know what I'm saying, in a one-off situation. Okay, protect yourself. I'm saying, by all means, protect yourself, period. But what I'm also saying is that there's a way to help get your people from out of this situation, man, to get your people from out this hellhole. And it ain't from going to go do a march in the park. That's not gonna get your people from out this hellhole, man. What's gonna inevitably get your people from out this hellhole is by beginning to follow the man that the Most High placed him, man. By beginning to follow the man that the Most High raised up. Because that's the prophet. That's the one that speaks to the Most High directly. He's the one that's going to have the order. He's the one that's going to have the instruction. He'll let you know when it's time to go up in arms and take care of some business. He'll give the order when it's time. But that's because he'll get the order from the Most High. So that way, when you actually go to accomplish a mission, the mission gets accomplished. It'll be done. It'll be had because the order would have been given. The instruction on how to get it done would be given. Just don't go do that. You don't just wake up one day and say, I'm gonna just go handle this. And I'm calling all the brothers and sisters who want to go do it too. You got some weed heads out there with you. You're gonna have some people who can't even fight. Got some cigarette smokers out there. You got some people who can't even run. Come on now. Like that just wasn't a logical move, man. It wasn't smart. Just don't know, man. You know what I'm saying? I think I'm gonna pull one more. Let me see. Pull one more scripture, man. And then we're gonna be at. Let me see. Yeah, man. See, this scripture, man, pulling this one, man, because the thing is, he brought up anybody who was in, man. That's not how this is done, man. This is done by the acquiring quality men who are ready to put their lives on the line, man. You just don't put a call out on the internet expecting anybody, you know what I'm saying, to pick up the call, man, because it ain't how it works, man. It's not how the Most High works. The Most High, like you say, man, with Gideon, he chose whoever was scared, go home. And if you licking up water from the river like a dog, bending down and drink it, you go home too. The Lord like a certain quality of man, man. You know what I'm saying? And there's a way that these men are chosen. You know what I'm saying? Book of Ecclesiastes in the Apocrypha, chapter 2, verse 5. For gold is tried in the fire, and acceptable men in the furnace of adversity. You know what I'm saying? This is how this thing is met. You know what I'm saying? We have brothers in here that lose it all, and that know that this is what they calling is, man. They go through the furnace of affliction. You know what I'm saying? Like oftentimes in our song, man, you get put in that furnace of affliction, man, because the Lord want to see what type of person you really are. Are you a warrior like you say? Are you willing to lose your family for this? How many of them brothers and sisters that took that walk lost their family to go do it? How many of them lost their job, you know what I'm saying, to go do it? You probably had the day off. You know what I'm saying? It was like, cool, I can go. The ones that didn't go was at work. You know what I'm saying? Like, it just, like, you got to think about stuff like that, man. You know, to do this work, people lose jobs, they lose housing, they lose their car, they lose their girl take the kids, mama don't want you to come stay with her because you're broke and you're in that coat. Your daddy don't want to give you $20 to go to camp because all you down there with them old nappy head Negroes yelling at folks. Your partners them that smoke the weed, you want to ride, but hell, they ain't gonna put down the blunt for 15 minutes to give you a ride downtown or the class, and then they don't want to hear you speak the scriptures. Like, you lose the entire world, but you do gain a soul for this, man. You do gain a soul for choosing to follow the one man that the Most High put before you to help save not only yourself, but this nation, man. You know what I'm saying? Think about that. When you see these startups, we're gonna call them startups. That's all they are. They happen to just pick up a gun, see a bad video, and just immobilize off of internet threats. That's what they do. He said, man, we got a threat that the KKK said it was gonna kill somebody, so we just went. Okay, KKK kill niggas every day. Where you at? So this the one time, this the one threat. This the one. You said you was just gonna go ahead and make the run down. We just gonna see what they talk about and they ain't show up. What you mean? Why would they show up? What's the point in? There's no fun in that for them. Showing up at the park to have a firefight on U.S. soil. There's no fun in that. That's not showing you their power and their might. Let me show you. The KKK show their power and their might when a brother get killed on the side of the street, and that man that killed him, not only does he go free, he receives his severance package from job, and then he gets to retire in one city and goes and picks up in another city in the same career field. That's what shows they might. That's what shows they power. Scriptures say, man, that they say let our strength be in our laws. That's where their strength come from. Your KKK ain't running around in a white robe no more. He's got the black robe sitting at the top of the bench. That's where they showing they might at. You really want to know how to topple them down? You really want to know how to take down the KKK, man? All you got to do is put on black. All you got to do is do your 90 days. All you got to do is con out of one con. All you gotta do is pull yourself out of this hellhole and pull other brothers like yourself out of this hellhole, and you can put an end to the KKK, because guess what? KKK ain't gonna roll up on the I.S.U.P.K. That won't happen. You know what I'm saying? They gonna make a threat, but it's gonna be a threat. That's it. That's it. They know we got the Lord on our side. Likewise, everybody else knows it too. But we ain't gotta walk around with guns to prove that. That's not gonna prove the Lord is on our side. That ain't gonna prove it, because the Lord gonna prove it. You know what I'm saying? But with that, you know what I'm saying? We gonna end the class right there. Man, so I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna knock these prayers in, man, one time. Like in the Lord's Prayer. You know what I'm saying? Imagine Wapanya Hakwadam Sazar, turn and face the east. The Lord's Prayer in the Hebrew. Abanao. Shabbat Shemaya. Kodash. Ayah. Shamka. Yahweh. Malak Makah. Daba'ah. Batazaka. Ayah. I.S.U.P.K. Ba'aratazah. Kawa. Hayah. Bashamaya. Natanalawa. Lakam. Call. Yawam. Wasalak Lanawa. Kawawak Lanawa. Kasalak Nawa. Kawawak Lanawa. Wala'ah. Tabi'ah Nawa. Banasaya 1. Abal. Hawashaya Nawa. Mayan. Rai. Kaya. Laka. Hamalakwa. Mahala. Mahatapara. I love you. Amud. In English, our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Yahweh, thy kingdom come, thy will be done, on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our debts, as we forgive our debtors. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, and the power and the glory. Wherever, so be it. Sorry. You know what I'm saying? Bro, you gave me that announcement, so I'll just go ahead and knock them out for you. Did you ever send them to me before? Could. Just go ahead and strike these announcements. Back here, we gonna hit the announcements one time. So what's up? Shit, just come do them. I'm passing class over the precinct officer wrong for these announcements. There with this tomorrow. Sounds good. You can hit them. You can hit them. You can hit them from back there. It's all good.
We are the Israelite School of Universal and Practical Knowledge, started out on 1 West, 125th Street, Harlem, New York. Rule for new brother and sister. When a new brother or sister comes into the school, they are off limits for 6 months. They have to be saluted only. They're here to share themselves in the word. If they need transportation, the teacher will arrange it. After 6 months, if a brother or sister has an interest in a particular person, he or she must get permission from the head to speak to a brother or sister. There's another 6 months in which brother and sister will court each other. After this 6-month period, brother and sister will get permission from the head to marry, tithes, which is a commandment. Out of the book of Numbers, chapter 18, verse 21, Malachi, chapter 3, verse 8 through 10, means tenth in the Hebrew, by Yasharah. 10% of every penny of any increase the Lord gives you, give to the Treasury Department or teacher, priest fund, free will offering for priests, not mandatory, whatsoever amount you would like. Upcoming holy convocations is the memorial of the blowing of the trumpets. It's the first day of 7th month, which is Thursday, September 17th, 2020, out of the book of Leviticus, chapter 23, verse 24 and 25. If anyone wants to become a trooper in the school, to start wearing all black, boots, shirts, pants, headband, or scarf. And these are the security announcements.
We're going to give a courteous salute to the brothers, man. Men of Israel, I.M.A.J. Shabbat, I.M.A.J. Barak, Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shah Barakatah. That's Matat, Sar, courteous salute to the sisters. Men of Israel, I.M.A.J. Shabbat, I.M.A.J. Barak, Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shah. That's Matat, D. Smith.
Both of them.